Finally, the right of a husband in marriages. No be every time woman needs this and that. Husband too, they need something, they want something, they are entitled to something. Justice for men. These are my tips of what men want. In fact, what men want are highly greater than what your man wants. You know, every time if you see this woman kinikon in marriage, if you enter this place, scroll up your phone, woman in marriage, kinikon in marriage, everything woman. They don't even talk about men enough. High time we talked about this. Number one, obedience and respect. Every woman should always be down to heart. Respect your husband. Be obedient to them. Allah has created them to be entitled to being obeyed, to being respected by their queen. Note, for all reasonable reasons only. Don't go and be saying that because your husband want to jump inside well, you want to jump inside well with him. But then you have to respect them and obey them reasonably. A man will not see you as a good woman if he does not see any traces of obedience or any traces of respect in you. He will not even take you serious. But men, you too, take it easy on us now. Take it easy on us now. Some of you cannot take care of your house. Some of you cannot provide financially. You be demanding respect. Small. It is gbafumuri and gbafun when you give me money. The respect self will even come naturally. But then, as a woman, you have to respect your husband. And husband, you have to be providing for your wife financially, quote and unquote. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if I were to ask any of my creations to prostrate for another creation, it will be the wife should prostrate for the husband. But let us know though, not in all this our haram relationship, no be boyfriend and girlfriend matter, husband and wife legally wedded, nikah. Number two, a wife must always make herself available for the husband. As a woman, why are you not available? Why are you married if you will not be available for your husband in terms of intercourse, in terms of everything? As a wife, if you refuse your husband on any of his requests to have intercourse with you, you have committed a great sin. No. Let's say that there's nothing wrong with you, but your husband needs to have intercourse with you and you're giving him flimsy excuses and saying that you are not ready now, you are not this, you are not that, you are not you are committing a great sin. No, if you don't know, because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if a man calls his wife to bed and she does not answer or she refuses and the husband spends the night alone angry, the angels are going to curse the woman till the morning. So let's note this. We don't want to receive curses from the angels. So let us all be readily available for our husbands. Number three, must not admit whoever the husband dislikes. If your husband dislikes somebody, don't like the person, even if the person is your sister, don't invite the person in, but you can make him see the light and say that my husband, make him reason to hate my husband. Why do you hate this person? Why do you dislike this person? Is it the person's character? It's not like that though, and the person is a good person. Make him see reasons why he should like the person. But if you say, okay, I don't like this person, don't admit the person into your house. So because if you do this, Allah is watching, and you know that whatever Allah said that is not good, if you go and do orikoko and do it, you are on your own. No. And as a wife, if you try to convince your husband and he will not answer, Allah is going to reward you for your patience and your soft heart. Number four, you must not leave the house without telling your husband. I want to go and see Lagbaja. I want to go and see Tamedo. Your husband must be aware. He must know. My dear, who is you? Who are you? Who is you? Who be you? You think that when your daddy carry your hand like this and put on your husband's hand, you think it's a joke? You think it's a play? Just the play. My dear, always ask for permission before leaving the house. Because normally too, if you are in your father's house and you want to leave the house, you're going to take permission for sure. Your father has handed you over to your husband, so your husband has all the responsibility. Let's not assume now you now go, you don't now come back inside. Who will they blame? It's not your husband. But this should be vice versa. A husband should always report to the wife and wife should always report to the husband. There should not be issue at all. Number five, beautify yourself for him. Let him know that my wife self is out there, is still pumping. Always beautify yourself for your husband alone, quote and unquote. Your husband alone. When the Prophet ﷺ was asked, which woman is the best? He replied, the one who gives his husband pleasure when he looks at him. Hey, this is my wife. The one who obeys him when he orders and the one that does not go against the husband's wishes. And number six, to wrap it up, you must not fast without your husband's permission. Don't, because fasting is rewarding and because you want to receive reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you want to now fast and not letting your husband know. Please always let your husband know, because country can come anytime, and if your husband is not aware that you are fasting and he asks you that, yeah, my love, let's go inside and let's go and do the do, but you are not readily available. You know that thing sef can make somebody crazy. Why do I even get married? And baba is heavy. What do you want him to do? Do you want him to go outside? Na go baby that yo, and you too, Mr. Husband. One day cannot kill you now. One day cannot kill you now, though small small, easy, take it easy. But you get my point, sha. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all our good deeds as an act of ibadah and erase all the bad deeds that we have done in this life and grant us al-jannatu firdaus.
لأنك الله لا خوف ولا قلق